6/28/2020 RIP City NASDAQ Composite weekly chart. The biggest bull run that we have seen. 2020, it happened here. And it did. And we did call the top up here. And we did have a reversal. And it is the best bull run. You could see how the algorithms were working on these diamonds. These are all algorithms in the exchanges. And we made all-time highs, 2020, man. Yeah, we love that move down there. And then we had our up days and down days, and prices move all day. And that's fine. So, we got above 10,000 on the NASDAQ Composite. We closed at 97.87. And it had a pretty good selling on Friday. The bull run is very much here and very much alive. But I do want to caution everybody about one thing. In this NASDAQ Composite, you got about 10 stocks that have really led this whole thing higher. And then you had a secondary of about 6 more after that. And so markets got overvalued. We got above 10,000 the first time it came down. We went back up, got above it again, ripped above it, and then that was the end of it. And it was. And this is the big weekly top reversal. So we're going to watch and see what happens when we come down to this 9,500 level. And if we break it, then we have 9,250 in sight. We also have, if it really gets bad, right above 9,000. Which is this diamond. This is where the breakout happened to the all-time highs, as it did. Some of the stats that I'm going to give you are very, very important. Percentage of stocks above moving averages. The 20-day moving average in the NASDAQ Composite now is 15.50%. The 50-day moving average, you have 25% of the stocks above the 50-day. Now, it gets nice. On that 100-day, you have a nice number. 55% are above the stocks in the NASDAQ Composite now are above the 100-day moving average. Now, on the 200-day moving average, that number is 42.85% above the 200-day moving average on a percent level of the stocks above the key moving averages, everyone. Now, the other problem that we had on Friday, we had advancing 1,642,000. We had Unchanged was 22 million, but the worst thing was 5,201,990. I'll tell you what, that was 5,201,999,000 declining. 545 advancing at 21%, 43 unchanged, and 2,051 declining stocks, and that NASDAQ is about 78% of what happened on Friday. And that is hardcore selling, and we made a lot of money. We got the #1 option market alert service ever via the live trading room. And the action is there, and it's then, and it's now, and the training, and the risk management, and understanding where you're at. You can make a lot of money when they come down, and they did come down this last week. And once we hit the tops, the party was over, and the volatility changed. And when markets got too far too fast ahead of it. And there's still more downside. Individual stocks have come down considerably. The bull market stocks are going to stay intact. And that's going to be where the big money is made when we start buying those options from these pullbacks. I can tell you on the call side. So we'll be able to flip the pancakes and get paid all the way back up. Now, the other thing that you want to do is get in that free 5-day trial. That way you can enter what? The alert service via what? The live trading room you're going to be in. That's where it happens. It's here. It's now. I'm giving you the important information to all of my traders around the world. All of my option market makers around the world. And the bull market is this right here. It's all about that. 2020. And that was the top in June. And we're closing out the month now. And we're going to be going into 4th of July. And we're going to be able to see what happens. And all of these new virus cases are coming up around the country, scaring people. and whatnot. It doesn't matter. It's all about price. If the money's going to print to the downside, then we'll keep going. Remember, the NASDAQ 100 lost 252 points on Friday. S&P lost 74 points on Friday. Dow lost 730. And NASI, as we see it here, lost 259. So, one of the things that we do want to make very clear is how it will work and when it works. This works. The stocks that will be alerted will be the bull stocks that are in the NASDAQ Composite and in certain sectors. And only the leadership is what we trade. That makes the coin, or the money, as you may want to call it. Once again, it's our pleasure to bring it to you live. Once again, the #1 option trading alert service ever on the planet. We know it. Via the live trading room. Go ahead, enter it. We have lots of programs, risk management for people that are in portfolios, how to make money on the downside of the market. We make you the money. So what we would like to do is just take that moment. If things aren't working for you, you continue watching the videos. Let us show you why you're having the problems. Let us show you live with the markets so you can be right there, hands-on. And that's where you need to be. Once again, bull market, NASDAQ Composite, lost a good amount, down 2.59%. And there is more downside to go. Do not be fooled.